Hey y'all, this is Ciarfox. Welcome to my stream. I am sick, so I decided to do something a bit like that has a good ending point so I can tell myself to get off the fucking stream and go to sleep. Sound like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Let me run by my pot real quick. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know how much of Lantern Rite is voiced, so I don't know where we're gonna go with that.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive. If you ever have
Alright. Yeah, questions. What are those? I don't know. I did finally get her after much gnashing of teeth. Um, no first. I'm sorry. Hi, Alpha. How are you? What to do? Lantern Rite. Woo! Right, I have to get out of the fucking pot before it lets me do anything. Ah, and no, I'm totally not sick. I am well. Anyways, but I want to get this done. Mainly so YouTube also stops spoiling me because people don't know how to, hide reveals in uh, thumbnails. Oh, it's so how are you? I'm already forgetting how buttons work. I'm not sure how many of the voices are going to be here for the voice strike because of the voice strike, which makes me sad, but at the same time, we're doing this.
look, it's Hotel. She looks kind of troubled. Shall we go say hi? Hey! Stop right there, heroes.
Okay.
What the? Oh, Xiangling. I was just kidding around. Happy Lantern Rite. Hope I didn't scare ya.
Oh, sweetie, you didn't.
Nah, of course not. We were just about to go say hi to Hotel. I noticed, which is why I stopped you. We can't disturb her now or we won't get to see the brand spanking new Director Who.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I gave her a new outfit as a gift, but she's so used to her uniform that she's hesitant to try it on.
That's her uniform?
Ooh, what kind of outfit is it? A bright red one, of course. The color of prosperity and the color of Lantern Rite.
Second. It seems like.
But just so you're aware, Hootel's not really been herself lately. Whenever I invite her to hang out, she either finds an excuse not to come or spends the whole time staring into space. I've tried asking her what's wrong, but she won't even admit there's a problem. Anyway, so that outfit was my way of saying that I'm here as her friend, and I hope she'll feel better soon.
Oh, you're adorable.
I was just thinking that she looked kind of troubled.
Never seen Hutal like this before. What could it possibly be? Just then you feel something cool against your face. Someone is crept up behind you, now covering your eyes. Guess who? Be Lantern Rite Director who? Ah, wonderful. You still remember my voice. That means you must have missed me a lot. Happy Lantern Rite. I just don't think Jean-Lee would say anything. Oh, thanks to Xingli. Apparently, it was custom made by a designer in Fontaine. I hope it didn't put you out too much.
No, the tailor happened to be in Liyue looking for a change of scenery and fresh inspiration. We got talking and really hit it off, so it was no trouble at all.
Well, that's good. Thanks again, Zhangling, for you have exquisite taste.
Stop! I'm just glad you like it.
So, Hu Tao, what's been bothering you? Huh? Why do you ask? Is it the tone of my voice? Not as sweet as and melodious as you're used to?
Your voice is as sweet as ever, Hu Tao, but
it's just not there!
You can't hide how you're feeling from us, no matter how hard you may try.
Alright. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just, I've been struggling with a work-related thing.
Work-related? You mean the funeral parlor?
Uh-huh. So, you see, it's part of my duty as the director. Besides, it's Lantern Rite. I don't want to worry you worrying about me while you're supposed to be enjoying the festival. So relaxed. Everything will be a-okay, because Director Who will find a way.
You stressing about work? That's gotta be a first. Guess it must be something super complicated, huh?
Yep, it's a doozy. I feel like I've been banging my head against a brick wall. Let's go get Qing. She knows what to do.
You think Kuching will be able to help?
Ka-ching, okay. She can at least teach Hu Tao about work-life balance.
Especially since it's festival season. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs is putting on a street fair with loads of cool stuff to do. Forget about work for now, Hu Tao. Come have fun with us. Yeah, take some time to relax and recover your energy. Then you'll knock this thing out in no time.
I'd love to, but I'm afraid I have a meeting to get to. A real meeting. I'm not just making excuses.
Aw, really? You sure you can't get out of it?
How about this? You guys go on ahead. I'll meet you at the fair when I'm done. Sound good?
Okay, fair enough. But don't take too long. And after the fair, how about we all have a meal at Wanmin Restaurant? My treat, of course.
Count me in. I could never turn down your cooking.
Me neither. Paimon's drooling already.
Sounds like a plan. Hope your meeting goes well, Hu Tao. Don't worry about me. Get yourself to the fair. I'll join as soon as I can. I'm worried my sound effects aren't working. 1 second. I guess New Year makes it sure that I have to... Alright. Okay, game! Okay, sound alerts.
You can make an attractive and handy bookmark.
There we go. Wait. I went the wrong way! Oh. This is the custom gift envelope stall. You can pick up You can pick your preferred design, leave a custom message, and hand them out to friends and family. If you're interested, Madame Lanyan, please take a look. Lanyan?
I take it these coins go inside the envelope? They look a little different from regular Mora.
That's right. These are special edition fortune coins issued by the coinage office. There are 12 designs in total, each engraved with motifs from the Gullion sigils that represent the different blessings. Take this one, for example. This design is...
Sign of Vice Ravana! Yes, originally an exorcism sigil, widely used in thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Used as a lucky charm to prevent disaster and bring favor. Quite popular with business owners, hoping for peace and prosperity. Oh, I interrupted you, didn't I? Oh, sorry. I just got a little carried away. I meant no offense, Lady Yuhong.
None taken, Madame Lan. Really, it's my honor to meet a member of the historic Lan lineage. Your ancestors hailed from the 12 tribes of Chinyu Vale, and were renowned for their proficiency in the mystic arts.
You flatter me, Lady Yuhong. My family are but distant relatives. We would hardly consider ourselves the true heirs to that illustrious lineage.
There's no need to be humble. Oh, your knowledge of the Gullion sigils is very impressive. A rare find in Liyue Harbor of of today. True heir or not, you do your ancestors proud. And given your level of erudition in this area, I may find myself requesting your help in the future.
Well, I won't deny that I pride myself on my level of learning. So by all means, it would be my pleasure to assist the Lady Yuhong.
I should probably work more on my mic stuff to make sure it doesn't peak.
Ka-ching! Hard at work with the festivities as usual, huh?
Ah, Ishnai, Paimon, and Ing too. Good. I was just thinking about you this morning, wondering if I got to see you during the festival. I hope you're keeping a reasonable work-life balance this year. Ha! Don't even go there. Ministry of Civil Affairs has so much to do this lantern, right? Oh, before I forget, everyone, this is Madame Yan, a master craftswoman from the Chinyu Vale Artisans Association. She kindly agreed to help the Ministry of Civil Affairs with this year's street fair. In short, you'll get to see your work.
Oh, nice to meet you, Madame Lan.
Madame Lan, please allow me to introduce...
The Traveler, her buddy Paimon, and Xiangling. Hello.
Ha! It seems you're getting carried away again, Madame Lan.
Oh, sorry. Interrupted again, didn't I? It's just quite exciting. Meeting these 3 people I've heard so much about.
You're just as talented, Rose.
Get the chance.
And more studious than I am with that Japanese part.
I think you mean 2 people, right? I'm just a chef. A good one, but it's not that much to get excited about. You don't need to include me just to be polite. Oh, I beg to differ. The first meal I ate in Liyue Harbor was at Wanmin Restaurant. Xiangling's cooking gave my taste buds plenty to be excited about.
Hello, Madame Lan. Nice to meet a master craftswoman.
Call me Lanyan. And
Lanyan.
I'm a master craftswoman. Just a humble maker of handicrafts.
I'm sure anyone who's seen your work would disagree. Speaking of which, I'm sure you all like to see it. Why don't you come with me and I'll show you? So I proceed to jump on everything! Here it is. This is a game for the street fair, where you duel with a Rattan. Figures. Rattan. Figures. It's called Immortal Combat! There are 8 Rattan figures in total, thanks to some ingenious designs. And thanks to some ingenious design works, they can move around on their own. Madame Lan took inspiration from the Legend of the 8 Adeptus. adepti or adeptus. Exciting, isn't it?
That's amazing! Like, what are the 8 adepts? Are they like adepti?
They're not actual adepti, but legendary 8 legendary people who are said to have adeptus-like abilities, which earned them the title of the 8 adept.
Wow, Paimon's never heard that story before.
They were only around for a short time. It was 2 or 3,000 years ago, so their stories aren't nearly as well known as those of the actual adepti. Also, did you notice that this year's Mingzhao lantern when you arrived in the harbor?
Shaped like a huge tree, right?
It said that during the Archon period, there was a divine mountain in Liyue with a giant tree on its summit. The tree, who was also a god named Dao Do?
Oh, I think I heard that one from a storyteller once. The sanctification of Tao Du.
Oh, Tao Do.
Tao Du is the giant tree?
And this tree was also a god? Correct. Back then, people thought that Tao Do was the realm of the dead. If you committed a grave sins in life, your soul would be unable to pass beyond the tree and into the afterlife.
Even today, in my hometown, people still say things like, "You'll never cross Mount Taudu when you die." It's very insulting, though, so don't go around repeating it.
Proceeds to go around repeating it.
Hello, friend.
Hey, Beowulf! When the Archon War arrived, Tao Do was dragged into the fighting, disturbing the realm of the dead. The boundary between life and death became blurred, and the death began to encroach in the realm of the living. Is that kind of like the Night Kingdom? How you doing, Beowulf?
Oh no. And then what?
That's where the sanctification of Taudu comes in. The 8 adepts rose up to solve the crisis and laid down a great magic array to purify Taudu.
After that, Tao Do remains sank into the Liyue lines and became a border separating the living of Liyue from the dead.
Wait. The border? The border between life and death? That's where it comes from?
So the legends say, but who knows if it's true?
It is, kinda, sorta.
Those 8 adepts must be super powerful if they could purify a god. Are we sure they weren't just
What were you cooking? Ha ha ha.
Yep. And in fact, their tale specifically emphasizes that most of them were ordinary humans.
If I remember right, they were from several groups that joined forces. A Guiqiang one, a Lianshan one, and...
Right, the 3 hermits of Guizhang, the 2 sages of Lianshan, and the 3 beasts of Taudu. Collectively, the 8 adepts. The mainstream narrative holds that the Guizhang hermits and the Lianshan sages were human.
I know one of the hermits was Wind Reader, said to be the founder of the ancient Qinmin divination. If I'm not mistaken, he hailed from the 12 tribes of Xinyu Vale. His descendants came the Lan clan and kept the art of Qinmin divination alive. Madame Lan, correct me if I'm wrong.
That's certainly what the clan genealogies claim, although my personal knowledge of Qinmin divination is very patchy.
Oh god, that just reading that makes me hungry. The second hermit's story is somewhat more amusing. He mastered the arts of fishing with the rod and line and became known to the people as the Yunlei angler. You may have heard of Yunlei swordsmanship, which is the style I trained in. That style and the most ancient variant have its origins in the Yunlei angler rods wielding techniques.
Seriously? Did Shinsho tell you that? Because it sounds like something right out of a martial arts novel. So what about the third hermit?
That would be Wu Wang Kid, also known as Old Man Wu Wang. The story goes that he always presented himself in child form. As a hermit, his expertise lied in Qiang sigils, and he used to catch demons, heal disease, and protect lives from the encroaching presence of death. The Wangshang funeral parlor should be best acquainted with this story, since the founders are said to have studied under Wu Wang Kid. They were just ordinary people like you and me, but when faced with mounting disasters, they used what strength they had to guard the border between life and death. Fortunately, they were aided by their knowledge of a secret art, which the funeral parlor still practices to this day.
So it's true? The Wangsheng funeral parlor really does have a secret art?
No wonder Zhang Li decided to kind of join under that to some degree,
I heard from Hu Tao
since
that
it's
she
connected
had
to life and
blinding
death.
staff handed down by her forebears. Apparently, it has special powers used for cleansing rituals. But it could just be another one of her tall tales. Oh, you probably haven't met Hu Tao yet, have you? She's the director at the funeral parlor.
I've never had the pleasure, but I've certainly heard of Director Hu Tao.
Okay, well, these Guizhong hermits sound pretty legit. How about the two sages and the three beasts? What's their story?
One was Sage Hu, the master of gourd crafts, and the other was Sage Jian, an expert in bronze mirrors. Very little information survives on these two. We know that they practiced secret art of Lingshan and earned them the title of the two sages of Lingshan.
I heard there's a hidden palace deep in the mountains south of the Stone Gate. Traditionally, that's believed to be where they retreated for cultivation.
Cultivation was to become godlike. As for the three beasts, the retreat was Mount Tao Du, hence the three beasts of Tao Du. As their title suggests, the threes were not human.
What were they? Monsters or something?
They were Gunyu?
Huh? All three of them?
Happy Lantern Rite, everyone.
Oh, right. Ganyu's here. Okay.
Paimon. Happy Lantern Rite, Gunyu. Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Of course not.
What is it? Niguang's back? Yes, the others have arrived too. Got it, thanks. My apologies, everyone, but I have to go. Ganyu and I have some important work to attend to.
Aw, what? Not you too? Seems like everyone's busy with work.
Paimon, get a job. You know what it's like. The festival season is upon us, so it's all systems go at the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Don't worry, everything's fine. Yes, you should focus on enjoying everything that the street fair has to offer. And if you find anything that is not to your satisfaction, we will welcome your feedback. Bye for now, everyone. One second, Ganyu? What is it, Ishnai? Don't forget to take breaks. Look after yourself.
The traveler's being especially nice today, checking in on everyone's well-being. Well, what other option does she have? It's not like she can drag them away from their desks and force them to have fun against their will.
That sounds like a good idea, actually. Thanks for your concern. We'll be sure to take care, and I hope you'll do the same.
I actually have something I need to do as well, so I should get to the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
Oh, are you looking for Hu Tao? She's supposed to meet us here so we can grab lunch. Why don't you come with? If you don't mind the extra company, of course.
Not at all. I'd love to. What a nice surprise.
Also, no surprise that since we're all together, I only have to read one person's dialogue.
I guess her meeting overran. Why don't we head to the funeral parlor? Okay, let's go.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. I wish everyone good health, good fortune, good meals, fine appetites, and much happiness in the coming year. Bad time to be playing this while I'm sick. Yeah, good health, good health. Let's do another show. I hate having a weak immune system. It's no fun. Not Faye! Please, please, please let this case have to be settled so smoothly. I'd still like to hang out with Granny and all. I do not care about that. I am just here for the story. I will do that later. The other stuff when I'm not streaming.
What is Laura for? They're huge and so shiny.
Lady
Told me to strike
Wukong
it.
said they're fortune coins. Go on, give them a rub. It'll bring you good luck.
You mean hit them? Okay.
New year always brings new perspectives.
Are these lanterns? Nope. They're toys that shoot fireworks. New to this year's. Whoa, it's beautiful.
That was. Thumbs up, boyo! Getting distracted too easily. Earlier, just outside the funeral parlor. So, in other words, Butler Ann, you'd like to go without the drums?
Exactly. Since this has come at such a festive time, I'd rather keep things low-key to avoid disturbing the celebrations.
Understood. What about paper effigies for burning? We can do mansions, chariots, boats, or sedan chars.
Sure, but let's stick with something small. His lordship has never been a fan of ostentation.
In that case, how about an effigy of a silk gown? Something to please the family, but not too over the top. Does that sound right?
It sounds perfect. You think of everything, Director Who.
Great. And will you be providing your own cinerary casket?
Yes. His lordship had one made 2 years ago, in fact. He sourced an excellent block of gloomwood and had an artisan convert it into a casket. It's currently being stored at the old family house at Yilong Wharf.
Gloomwort is a good choice. Flame resistant, water resistant, and insect resistant. Now, how about the morning tent and the procession? Does the family know what style they want? We can certainly keep them simple, but I wouldn't recommend foregoing them entirely. We don't want the public speculating on why the Finian Commerce Guild couldn't afford a proper funeral.
It's like you read my mind. Master expressed the same concern, but he also said he has full confidence in the Wangshang Funeral Parlor's judgment in this area.
Very well. Then my suggestion for the tent would be sloped roofs, one with rigid spine and 2 of them curved at the top. 36 seats, no more nor less, all with fresh silk covers. Not just any silk. They should be decorated with the Finian symbols. At the front, we want a moon gate and a grand preceptor armchair, bamboo railings, sufficiently grand but tasteful and measured. Would that be suitable, Butler Ann?
That sounds ideal. Oh, and we should put some rugs down. Make them tortoiseshell. His lordship is very fond of that color.
That can be arranged. How about the procession?
Master requested no music procession, but 16 pallbearers. Nothing flashy. Plain clothes will do, as long as they're smart and all dressed the same.
And the carriage?
Open sedan chair, please, with 4 pairs of white plaques and 20 pairs of red plaques.
Great to me. Any ceremonial weaponry and such?
Yes. 2 sets of gold weaponry and 2 sets of soul banners. 4 items per set.
Okay, for the gold weaponry. A 4-piece set would be a mace, a battle axe, stirrup, a fist. So 2 of each of those. And then we could do 2 clear passage banners, plus 2 each of the flying tiger, flying carp, and flying turtle banners.
That will do nicely.
Alright, last thing. How about the hanging banner and the portrait pavilion?
For the hanging banner, we want an octagonal tube with 8 tassels per corner and a dome of red gauze covering the top. As for the portrait pavilion, we're looking to do 1 incense pavilion with 2 spare rooms. One is a changing room, the other is a display room. And we'd like a plain white cover over the whole thing.
Okay. Do you want that embroidered?
I knew missed something. The family neglected to consider that in their sorrow, but it's a minor detail. What would your suggestion be?
Well, the Feiyun Komar Guild is a large and prosperous family with 4 generations living under one roof. As the founder of this family, his lordship could not be more blessed. Added to that, he reached a ripe old age, lived a virtuous life, and is spending his final days in peace and comfort. All in all, he has lived a very complete life. In which case, I would recommend bordering a bats of longevity motif and cranes of youth motif to pass on his good fortune to the next generation.
Excellent. I must say, Director Who, you really understand your clients.
Of course. Think nothing of it, huh? Miss Baywin?
Greetings, Director.
Bywin?
Lady Ningwong has arrived, and she would be most grateful if you could join her at Eugene Terrace.
Wow, that was quick. Alright, I'll head over in 2 ticks. Butler Ann, my sincerest apologies, but I have another meeting to get to.
Of course. I've taken plenty of your time already. Don't let me keep you.
Fairy, I can leave you to follow up with the Feiyun funeral arrangements.
Of course, Director. I'll handle it.
The Who family is truly blessed. It seems their directors go from strength to strength with each generation.
I agree. She was born for the job.
Ah, yes, Madam Undertaker. I didn't get the chance to discuss payment with the director.
There's no rush. I gathered from your conversation that the situation is still unfolding. This was just an initial meeting, so that we can make advanced preparations, yes?
That's right. Master asked me to come a few days ahead of time so that things aren't rushed at the last minute. On that note, please do keep everything strictly confidential for now. No public announcements.
Of course. You have my word.
Thanks. Could I trouble you for a pro forma invoice? Easier for the family to review that way.
I'll get that to you in due course. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Hey, Fairy! We're looking for Hutao. Is she here?
You just missed her, unfortunately. She's attending a meeting elsewhere.
Oh. Any idea when she'll be back?
She didn't say, but she only
No.
left a moment ago. She could be some time.
We're gonna stalk her. We're
If
gonna
it's
stalk her.
anything urgent, I'd be happy to take a message for you, and I'll relay it to her as soon as she returns.
Oh, no, it's nothing urgent.
If you'd prefer to speak with her directly, you can always wait till she's free.
Well, this sucks. Paimon thought Hutao would be done with work by now. I guess she's got more on her plate than we realized. Well, there's not much point in hanging around here.
Food, 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 food!
Paimon is getting a little hungry. But shouldn't we wait for Hutao? It sounded like she's gonna be a while. Besides, I can always fire up the stove again once she's back. Okay, sounds good. Madam Lun, you must be getting hungry too, right? You should come with us. Madam Lun?
Oh, sorry. I spaced out. Whatever works for you.
All right, Fairy, we'll head off then. Can you let Hutao know where we are when she gets back?
Sure. Take care, everyone.
Just fairy lady.
Butler Ann?
Ma'am, do you happen to know who that young lady with the black hair is?
I haven't met her before, but that silver swallow hairpiece makes me wonder if she's from Chenyu Vale.
Chenyu Vale.
Something the matter?
Well, it's just... So the other day, when I was out shopping, I ran into her and Master. They were chatting away, and I noticed that she showed him a very peculiar-looking rattan figure. Later that day, as I was moving his lordship to a more comfortable bedroom, I saw something underneath his bed. And would you know it, it was that same rattan figure. There was some kind of spell written on it. It was icy cold to the touch and made the whole room chilly.
Oh my goodness. Are you suggesting that there could be unnatural causes behind his lordship's condition?
Okay.
Well, I've heard they practice Chi-Man magic in Chenyu Vale. Pen-head fortune conveyance, fate transference, and the like.
The last thing I want to do is start suspecting anyone, but... With his lordship bedridden and master urging me to start discussing funeral arrangements, I can't help but think. Sorry.
Oh.
Rambling away.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm just being paranoid. Please forget I said anything and
Yeah,
Don't worry, Butler Anne. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor understands the importance of discretion. Client confidentiality is paramount.
Tell everyone, tell everyone, tell everyone. Woo! Is it up there? Yep. I'm sorry, cat! I scared you! I'm sorry! Yes, and that. Usually always getting milk to turn into cheese and stuff. Don't know why they just don't let us buy cheese. Have to create more things to need to. Nematep, what are you doing? I hear you purring over there. Well, I shouldn't say purring, he's chirping. Not really chirping, more like trilling. He usually does that when Anubis is getting near. What's that? That looks relatively nice. When did I get that? It's the same lasagna thing.
Dad, I brought some friends over. I'm cooking today. Dad?
Oh no, he went missing.
Over here, Xiangling.
Oh.
Oh, there he is. He's over at Ying-Ar's place. Let's go say hi.
Stay away from her. If I remember correctly, she's very...
Huh? Timaeus? What's wrong with him?
That scent. Ah, this is so embarrassing. A few days ago, he said he wanted to come and spend the festival with me, but he started to feel unwell
Aw,
as soon as
Timaeus!
he arrived last night, and now he's gone and passed out. I think maybe the journey took it out of him, or perhaps he caught a cold on the way. Anyway, I was about to take him to Boo Boo Pharmacy to see the doctor.
Boo Boo!
Chef Mao to watch the store while I'm gone.
Wait, you weren't gonna carry him all that way by yourself, were you? Let us help.
I couldn't possibly ask that of you.
Don't mention it. Let's just get him to the doctor.
You're sure? I'm very grateful for the help.
You seemed like a different voice from what I
Watch the
remember her.
store. As it happens, I know a thing or two about perfume. I'm sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Oh, this is Madame Lan Yen, a craftswoman from Chenyu Vale. You can trust her.
Paimon, you don't know that much about her!
A friend of yours, then. Thank you, Madame Lan Yen. That would be a huge help.
Xiangling, I guess that means we're free to head back. Let's get cooking so the troops can feast on their triumphant return.
Great minds think alike, Dad. Go on, get Timaeus to Boo Boo Pharmacy. And don't forget to come eat when you're done.
Thank you all.
I mean, if I remember her voice was very suggestive about 1,000 things. Baizu. Meanwhile, you bring Timaeus to the Bubu pharmacy. Baizu takes him back to the room for examination. You're surprised to see two other familiar faces there. Ishnai, Paimon, it's been a long time. Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite, you two cutie couples. Thank you, and here's hoping it will be...
What do you mean by that? Oh no, did you get sick too?
no, not me. She, Alright, these are our dear friends. The truth needn't be hidden from them. My great-grandfather, a few days ago he didn't have the strength to get out of bed, and now he slipped into a coma.
Oh no! Sorry to hear that. That sounds really serious.
It's not looking good. We've had several doctors come and see him, but none of them could tell what was wrong. And all left without even writing a prescription.
None of them could figure out what it was? That seems strange.
Well, he is over 100 years old now, and it's just, we're struggling to come to terms with it. Our butler came to see me a few days ago, insisting that great-grandfather had been cursed. He urged me to get an exorcist involved. So I went to take a look, and inside his lordship's room, there's definitely a strange chill in the air, but I'm confident it's not caused by evil spirits. Then what is it? Well, this is just a theory, but I think that it's fine, you can say. It's a fear of death, a sign that death is near.
Oh no. Singcho, this must be so hard for you.
Thank you. I'll be okay. Honestly, my father and grandfather are the hardest hit by it, but we're as prepared as we can be under the circumstances. I believe my brother's already contacted the funeral parlor, and I'm here to see if Dr. Baijo can help. My father and grandfather at home fasting and praying.
Feeling any better?
Much better. I feel as fit as a twiddle. I'm sure this is all because I forgot to eat breakfast.
It's fit as a fiddle, dear. As in the instrument, not the finger twitching.
It's nothing serious. Probably just exhaustion from the long journey. Then not resting properly afterwards.
It's all my fault.
Sex? Sex? Sex?
I'm prescribing a nutritious soup to be taken every night before bed. Here's the recipe. That should sort him out. But if his symptoms persist, make sure to come and see me again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizu.
Looks like Timaeus is gonna be alright. That's a relief.
Yingar says you helped bring me here. Thank you ever so much. Don't mention it.
Yingar, you should probably get this guy back right away. Baiju says he needs to rest.
Agreed. Plus, I shouldn't keep Madame Lanyan waiting too long. Drop by later when you've got a second, so I can thank you both properly.
Dr. Baiju.
Ah, Master Xingqiu. I won't
Xingqiu.
beat around the bush. The situation is looking a little more complicated than I'd initially thought.
What do you mean? Baiju wasn't speaking the whole truth just now. Timaeus' situation is exceptionally strange and strikingly similar to his lordship's conditions. Wait, so Timaeus has the same illness as my great-grandfather?
It would appear so, although it's debatable whether it is an illness per se. The truth is, they are both aging at an accelerated rate.
The fuck? What? Really?
Yes, significantly faster than the average person. But so far, I have not managed to determine the cause.
Thank you. Not only does this mystify Baiju, even I have never witnessed such a melee. Unless, of course, it was long ago before that I have since forgotten. Timaeus is in the prime of his life, so a little extra exhaustion is nothing dangerous. But his lordship is so advanced in years already. That's terrible. So something is surreptitiously cutting years off their lives?
Cutting years off their lives? What a turn of phrase. That sounds horrible.
I know, right? Even Baiju even tried using the secret art on Timaeus earlier, but it was useless. This is the most stubborn disease.
There are a few trial and error at this point. This morning I sent Chi-Chi to Mount Chingsa to look for a certain herb. There's still a chance we might turn things around if we're lucky.
If?
Oh, and speaking of Chingsa, has his lordship been there recently, Master Xingqiu?
Jinja Village, you mean? Yes, we visit there every year during Lantern Rite to run a clinic. But this year, before the clinic even started, they sent someone all the way here to ask for medical advice. The situation seems urgent.
And then the patient from Mondstadt, who I just saw, tells me he stopped off in Chingsa Village during his journey. I can't help but wonder if there's some connection.
If I'm not mistaken, I do believe great-grandfather visited some friends in the village not too long ago. Father went with them. It's just as we suspected. What is it? I heard the rumors about a god's remains in there. Is that what's causing this? God's remains? Which one? Well, firstly, I read about this in a book I bought from a street vendor, so it's not the most credible source. But the book told of a hidden place in the mountain range called the Hidden Place of Zhao Formula. It is enchanted with 7 and 8 gate method, which it suppressed countless evil spirits. The most revered of them being a god known as Tao Do.
Wait, so Tao Du's remains? That's what's causing this mystery illness?
Not to steal anyone's thunder, but while I do suspect a connection with Chingsa Village, I highly doubt that god remains are the cause.
Oh. That's right. The slightest trace of God remains, and Baiju and I would have been able to sense them.
Good point. Then what could be the true
Baiju.
Master Xingqiu, I will head to Chingsa Village to investigate further after Chi-Chi returns. Hopefully, I will have more answers after that.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yeah, we're pros at gathering stuff. Just tell us where to go and we'll track down those herbs, no problem.
You mean I will?
I am most grateful for the offer. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your assistance.
Thank you for everything, Baiju.
Merely doing my duty.
Well, you take care of yourself, Baiju.
Don't worry about me. I'm keenly aware of my limits.
That's the reason why you totally don't keep going over them. Ishnai Paimon, it was good to see you, but now I must return to home and relay Dr. Baiju's words to my family. I'll come with you. I want to take another look at his lordship's room. Very well. Bye, everyone, and don't worry about me. I'm doing fine. And all honesty, I've never been as close to my great-grandfather as my father and grandfather. Given his age, he already wasn't speaking much by the time I was around.
Come on now. We get that you don't want us to worry, but there's no need to downplay it, alright? We should be supporting you here, not the other way around.
Paimon's a lot smarter than I remember. I guess it's been a long time since we last met. Yeah, I know! It's been like a year.
Hey! Paimon's always been smart.
Sure. Recently a phrase that Hutao always says has been on my mind a lot. Life in death. Live in life, death in death. Die in death, excuse me. But she must be exceptionally busy these days. I've barely seen her at all. So how about we all go for a meal together in a few days' time, when everything's calmed down? Sounds great. I'll be free whatever. Then it's decided. I'll see you in a few days.
Even though Baiju ruled out God remains as the cause, Paimon still wants to get to the bottom of this Tao Du business. Oh, it's a shame Kuching had to disappear before she could tell us more.
Lian seems knowledgeable about it too.
True. Then let's head back and ask her. Come on, Xiangling's waiting on us too.
Food!
Ah, you're back. Thanks again for helping me get Timaeus to the doctor. Please, take this Mora as a small token of our gratitude.
You shouldn't have. I barely lifted a finger. That's gotta be an understated. I doubt you carried me all the way to Boo Pharmacy by one finger. Honorary Knight, I can't thank you enough. Please, I'll just give you something for your efforts.
Paimon thinks you're misunderstanding what that phrase means, but okay.
You'll have to excuse him. I think his efforts to learn the local dialect have fried the language part of his brain.
Alright, well, no more studying for you. Go get some rest. Doctor's orders. And if you take a turn for the worse, get back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away.
By the way, where did Lan Yan go?
Ah, yes. I almost forgot to mention. She said she went to catch up with Director Hu. She told me to pass on the message.
Wait, so she left?
You can get like 3. Oh, what? What is this? Is Since Spring under new management?
Perish the thought. Miss Ying'ar had to run an errand, so I'm just watching the shop until she gets back.
I see. Well, Temporary new management, could I trouble you with 3 boxes of red dust under rolling clouds?
Red dust under rolling clouds. I think that rings a bell. Not a scent the average young lady would choose, though.
Correct, so you probably won't find it on the shelves. More likely hidden in the corner of the back somewhere. Would you mind digging it out?
Oh, one moment. Here, is this what you're looking for? If I'm not mistaken, it's used exclusively for ritual purposes.
Ah, a lady of culture, I see. That is not common knowledge.
Let me wrap this up for you.
Wait, I see it now. You're from the Lan lineage of Shinyu Vale, aren't you?
Huh? How can you tell?
Your hairpiece. It's the Jade Plume Silverwing, one of the 3 immortals of Tao Dao. I'm right, or am I right?
How did... Sorry, who are you?
Let's just say I'm a fellow lady of culture, but alas, I'm in a rush today, so I'll have to say goodbye for now. I hope we meet again, Miss Temporary New Management.
Huh? Grandpa was right. Liyue Harbor is full of hidden talents. I would never have expected the average perfume customer to be so knowledgeable. Director Hu, I gotta say, that outfit looks really good on you.
Why, thank you, Miss Young. I was procuring some perfume from your fine establishment. Your temporary replacement provided a magnificent service.
That's good to hear. Wait, Director Hu? Hey, we're back. Thanks for watching the store, Madame Lan. Miss Ying'ar, that person you spoke to just now, who was that? Hu Tao. Director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Huh? But I thought she wore the funeral parlor uniform with the Harmony hexagram hat? I guess she just changed into something more festive for the festival.
No.
Shoot! I was face to face with her, and I had no idea. Sorry, Miss Ying'ar. Something's come up. Please let the others know I had to leave.
No.
Huh? What could possibly be so urgent?
Maybe all of our village is dying?
And then she just ran off after Hu Tao. Weird.
Maybe she's at the
Are
funeral
you going
parlor.
to look for her? If so, could you take this with you? I just found it in the store.
Huh? Wait, isn't this one of those rattan figures?
Whatever it is, we don't sell them. So I'm guessing Madame Lan left it here by accident.
Yeah, well, she definitely makes these. Although, this one's pretty different from the one she made for the street fair. Plus, it has a sigil on it for some reason.
Not the kind of thing you see every day, that's for sure.
They're trying to paint her as a bad guy.
If it does belong to Madame Lan,
I have a
I'd
feeling.
like to get it back to her as soon as possible.
Well, then let's head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor again. Whatever it's for, the sooner she gets it back, the better.
Going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Hey, Miss Undertaker! Are Hutao and Madame Lan back yet?
Sorry, I'm afraid not.
Really? How strange. They were definitely heading this way. Maybe Hutao had another appointment. Any idea where we might find them?
If it was anything business related, I expect the director would have let me know. I was aware she had a meeting earlier today, for instance. But she doesn't keep me informed about her private affairs.
So you're saying that Hu Tao is dealing with a private matter?
Possible. The director seems to have had a lot on her mind lately. In the past, she'd usually show up to work in the mid-morning. But recently,
Mid-morning.
she's been getting here before the sun's up. She said she's had trouble sleeping and has been dreaming more than usual.
Trouble sleeping? Are we talking about the same Hutao here? That doesn't sound like her at all.
You might want to talk to our consultant, Zhongli. He's closer to her than I am.
Oh, good idea. How did we not think of that? So, where could we find him? Probably sipping tea somewhere, right?
He's just across the road on the second floor, watching an opera. If you listen carefully, you might be able to hear it.
I'm guessing we won't be able to hear Keith's lovely voice through distant chordant tones and tragic fates.
Paimon here's singing!
Is that the opera lady singer?
Seems like Zhongli is the only one taking it easy today. Let's go say hi.
The opera lady, she's also Geo. Yunjin? Yeah. Swallows. She was wearing the silver swallow thing. Damn it! Yeah, he isn't voiced. God, remarkable mission. You have breathed fresh air into fresh life into an old classic, and I dare say surpassed the original. You flatter me, Mr. Zhongli. I'm just glad my voice held out. I'm a little out of practice.
Nonsense, Miss Yoon. You are as stunning as ever. And if that was you out of practice, well, the official Lantern Rite performance is sure to be truly sensational.
Hey, Zhongli! Hey, Yunjin! How's it going?
Yunjin. Wow, Ishnai Paimon! What a lovely surprise! It's been too long, old friends. Are you here for the opera?
Oh dear, what a pity. I'm afraid you just missed today's performance. And Miss Yoon needs to rest her voice now, or she'll strain it.
It's okay, Tea Master Liu. These two are good friends of mine. If they'd like to hear me sing, a few more minutes won't do me any harm.
Thanks, Yunjin. But hopefully you don't think we came here just to show up late and demand a private performance.
Oh, of course not. I'm guessing you're here for Mr. Zhongli, then. Oh, and how might I be of assistance?
Okay, so a friend of ours left something behind at a shop. We're trying to return it to her, and all we know is she's probably with Hutao. Any idea where Hutao might be?
The director is a free spirit who roams far and wide. She could be most anywhere.
Oh, great. Well, this is just fantastic.
Is it something important? The thing she left behind, I mean.
That's the thing. We don't know what it's for, but we want to get it back to her as soon as possible just in case she really needs it.
Show the Reditan figure.
Oh, goodness! That's what you're trying to get back to her? But isn't that a pentad rattan?
Pintan Ratan. So you recognize this?
Haven't you heard? The word on the street is that the patriarch of the Feiyun Commerce Guild has fallen gravely ill. They say his family found an ominous-looking rattan figure in his bedroom.
Oh yeah, the butler's quiet about shit.
Fortune conveyance talisman on it.
Butler was silent about shit.
That cursed thing must have been put there to steal his good fortune. It's destroying his health, wealth, and every other good thing in his life. And based on the description, your rattan figure looks suspiciously similar. It could even be the one that... get it away from me. I don't want that thing anywhere near me.
Relax, it's fine. This one definitely belongs to Madame Lan. Besides, we've had it on us this whole time and nothing bad's happened to us yet.
Madame Lan, you mean from Chenyu Vale Artisan Association?
Oh, now that would explain a lot. The Lans of Chenyu Vale practice Chi-Men magic. This Pentad fortune conveyance business would be right up their alley. This leaves only one question unanswered. Namely, why would the Lans of Chenyu Vale have a bone to pick with the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
I think you're making something out of nothing.
What? Will you listen to yourself? You can't seriously believe all that. You'd sooner convince Paimon that Rex Lapis was a slime.
The latter is certainly the most compelling theory. Master Leo, you appear to have been misinformed by these rumors, and also failed to notice the Guyun sigil on this particular Ratidan figure.
Please enlighten me, Mr. Zhongli.
This is the sigil of Varisavana, one of the 4 main exorcism sigils, a most upstanding and auspicious sign, by no means cursed. Matter of fact, a series of fortune cookies bearing... Cookies! Yes! Cookies! Coins! Bearing the exorcism sigils recently entered circulation in Liyue Harbor. I'm somewhat surprised that you didn't recognize it, Master Leo.
Oh, yes, of course. I remember now. Thank you for jogging my memory, Mr. Zhongli. I am humbled by your superior erudition.
This makes way more sense than Madame Lan going around trying to curse people to death.
I guess the Ratidan figure that found in his lordship's room must have been put there by someone in his family to bring good luck.
In that case, there's a good chance Madame Lan also purposely left this behind to keep Timea safe and well.
In all likelihood, yes.
Guess we don't need to find her so urgently after all. We were just worried that losing this might have ruined her plans. But that said, what did she need Hu Tao for anyway? And what is Hu Tao up to that's keeping her so busy? Paimon has a bad feeling about it for some reason.
Any ideas, Zhongli? The director's mind is a labyrinth I could not hope to comprehend. She's probably has more things she has to think than the rest of us combined.
Are any of those thoughts the kind that might keep someone up at night?
She has never mentioned that. But as the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, she has a solemn duty to balance the forces of life and death, and Liwei would be surprised, even a little unsettled, if she was as truly carefree as she appears. I agree. I've known Hu Tao for a while now, and for all her eccentricities, she takes pride in what she does. As for her friends, we should just be there for her when she needs us. Indeed, the director's competence is the only reason I can afford to sit here enjoying a fine cup of tea and listening to the opera.
Having a competent boss isn't an excuse to slack off, you know.
Paimon? Oh, no, that's fine, Fox. I understand. I'll say, the reason why I'm not doing it tonight comes down to, I am sick, and I don't think that I have the thought process to do a long stream, and this is a timed event. And I also won't have to do the ADHD thing of one more mission thing that I know that my mind will ADHD into, because I am sick. So. But no, I understand not wanting to watch something that because you don't want spoilers. I think Mr. Zhongli just means that you should have faith in Hu Tao. There's no need to worry about her so much. Oh, I'm enjoying it.
How calm Zhongli is about the whole thing does make Paimon feel much more at ease.
You two ought to be out and enjoy the festivals. Lantern Rite only comes once a year, so make the most of it. If you're still worried, take this. What is this? A fortune coin. It's recently become customary to give them as gifts, so that the spirit of the season... In the spirit of the season, this is my gift to you.
Wow, Zhongli actually left the house with cash? Now
Mr. Zhongli, that looks like a very special coin you have there. Is that one of the fabled Rex coins?
Rex coin?
It's a collectible.
Yes. Look at the design on the face. It's quite different from the typical coins you see in circulation. It appears to be a symbol of Rex Lapis. There's no doubt about it. This is a Rex coin, which means it once passed through the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
Oh, really? This is simply a curio I picked up from a street vendor, Master Lo. Almost certainly a replica. But I can introduce you to the vendor if you are interested.
Oh, so it's just a souvenir then? I assumed it was a family heirloom of great value.
Ishnai, please take this. It may bring you comfort when your mind is troubled.
So it's an anti-anxiety coin? How is that supposed to work?
Ah, well, even if the coin itself is a replica, the symbol of Rex Lapis is still genuine. And if the symbol is real, so are its effects. So as long as you have this coin, Rex Lapis will always be with you.
Oh, really, Zhongli?
Mr. Zhongli, would you mind showing me to the vendor from whom you acquired this coin? I wouldn't mind procuring a little of the Lord of Geo's good fortune for myself.
Very well. The walk will do me good. Friends, may we meet again soon. By the way, I'll be performing the sanctification of the Tao Do on the day of the Lantern Rite. This is one that I've practiced earlier. It's only a few days away now, and I'd be honored if you could come and support me.
That's what you were singing just now? Paimon definitely wants to hear the full thing. We'll be there. We were actually learning about the 8 adepts earlier, but we never found out who the 3 beasts of Tao Du were.
Oh, really? Well, for starters, the 3 beasts of Tao Du are also known as the 3 immortals of Tao Du. They were the lone butterfly of the Crimson Flame, the jade-plumed Silverwing, and the gold-eyed Cillian Mare. 3 auspicious beasts, all within the power to take on human form.
Oh, so they really weren't human, huh? The lone butterfly sounds pretty self-explanatory, but what about the Silverwing and Celadon Mare?
Silverwing's probably the swallow.
What were they?
It's a swallow with a white horse. Legend holds that after purifying Todo, Silverwing and Reader went wandering together, but the white horse retreated in seclusion. Have you ever read Moonlit Bamboo Forest? The story mentions a white horse that roams the mountain range. A lot of people think she was the gold-eyed Celadon Mare.
Oh, cool! So, what about the butterfly? What did they get up to?
The one butterfly gave her life during the purification spell. She was the only one of the 8 to sacrifice herself in this way. Even though the 8 has remarkable powers, purifying a god of Tao Do's caliber was no mean feat. They had to resort to a secret called the 7 and 8 Gates Array. The method involves obfuscating one of the gates so that evil can't escape. The lone butterfly was in charge of the gate that was chosen to be obfuscated, so she disappeared from the world in the process.
Oh, that's so tragic.
But all was not lost. According to legend, old man Wu Wang, another one of the 8, looked up to her a lot, took up her mantle, and kept her legacy alive.
Huh. And then he taught that to the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, right? Didn't they train under him?
Exactly. That's where it feels like fate came to play. After giving his life to restore order to the realm of the dead, some chance meetings ensured that the future generations continued to use her method to guard the border between life and death. Although she herself disappeared from the world, her mission to protect Liwei is still alive and well, thousands of years on. Anyways, that's basically the whole story of how the 8 adept purified Dao to...
We finally have names for the whole roster. Thanks, Yunjin.
My pleasure. I haven't performed this opera in a long time, so I'm still have a fair bit of brushing up to do before I'm ready. Don't practice too much or you'll tire your voice out. Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll see you around.
Hey guys! Are you finally done? I've been waiting forever!
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh, Xiangli!
Paimon forgot about food! Oh my god, Paimon forgot about food!
You guys down, obviously. You really made me work for it, too. It's honestly a little rich that you're out here telling everyone else to take care of themselves and keep a good work-life balance when you are apparently too busy to eat. Keep this up and I'll have to drag you to the dinner table and force-feed you my delicious cooking against your will.
Tie me up?
Here we are. I present to you Chef Xiangling's newest creation, Drunken Plums in Snow. You must be starving, surely. Go on, dig in.
Are we allowed to eat at another person's establishment?
So nice of you, Xiangling. Paimon hadn't noticed how hungry she had gotten, but smelling that food is making Paimon ravenous. Sounds like you have a tough life, hey, Paimon?
Yeah, Paimon.
You feast, but sometimes the traveler lets you go hungry. You should ditch the traveler and hang with me from now on. You'll never go hungry again.
Sure, Paimon, why don't you stay?
Ooh, now that is a tempting offer.
Enjoy watching her eat.
Come on! It's only one extra customer.
One.
I was only kidding. I know Paimon loves to eat, but I think it'd take more than food to pry her away from your side.
You sure?
Enough about that. Time for you guys to eat. Whatever your plans are after this, they'll go much better on a full stomach.
First stanza, complete. Didn't read that. Yeah, I don't even have her. But they are here in town. That's interesting.
The design of this lantern is exquisite. Definitely worth the trip.
This gift envelope is for you. Design a new one. Terms and services? Okay. Wait, how many am I allowed? I did not look through that correctly. Because I will... Storage limit. Okay. Dear Ishnai, I'm not well versed in the writing of gift envelopes, but Master told me I need only offer my recipient heartfelt blessings. And when I was reading that book, Shingling lended me a few days ago, I came back with a few lines I liked, so I copied them down to offer for you. Winter wanes, and away dress the lanterns of spring's inception, the land beneath bathed in the lush green hue. How does one part with such tender sentiments? Finest silk threads, boundless are the ocean waves. I wish you the happy lantern Rite. Oh, sweet of you. Feliz Navidad. What? Feliz Fit. Okay. Alright. Find it hilarious. So it's more than one. Okay. Of course, purple. to my idle receiver. How many am I allowed? I won't be that. I'm not being distracted. Shut up. There we go. Not distracted by anything. No.
The design of this lantern is...
Envelope for you.
Oh, for me? Thank you. Ah, lovely detail around the border. Looks like you put a lot of care into this. Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
I spent 5 minutes on this, I think.
Do you know who designed this lantern? It's beautiful, and the way the light shines through is so imaginative. I wonder if the design took inspiration from some of Liyue's ancient legends. I feel like I've seen a similar pattern in a book before. Oh, I'd love to speak with the person who made it. I might even get some ideas for a new collection along the way.
Collection?
Alright, I'm going to ask around.
Oh, she's a sweetie. Betting nobody else's voice, but, oh well. I wonder if Sino and Tenari are near each other. I know that Sino will probably be his voice because he does his voice work at home. But as requirement. Hey, Haru! What should I get? Tanari, this gift envelope is for you. I didn't expect to see you here, Ishnai. Thank you for the envelope. It's lovely. Enjoying the festival? Saino and I have had a great time. We ate a lot of delicious food and bought quite a few gifts. Fortunately, the harbor is a little too busy for this time of year. If I stay around the commotion for too long, my ears start to hurt. So I came over here for a bit. Okay. Saino said he needed to be alone for a while to think about something. Okay, is this some sort of art work? No, I don't think so. He kept mumbling about gift envelopes, so Arzlar is trying to come up with a new joke. How do you how do you even make a joke out of something like that? It's lovely, I'll take good care of it. Well, it does have flowers and stuff in it, which I figured you'd like. So go to items. When the cake is in. Oh, this. This. Okay. No problem. Don't know what I did, but no problem. Just trying to see if it's different. What other new images did I get? Oh, they're emotes from the people themselves. Item that gives you an item. Ah. Sino's over here doing I don't know what. Oh yeah, I used whatever it needed to get that. So.
Gift envelopes. Gift envelopes.
This gift envelope is for you.
Oh. Thank you. A happy lantern, right?
Same to you? You're still thinking about a joke?
What's with the look on your face?
You seem quiet today.
No, not at all. I'm just following local customs.
Huh?
Well, considering your gift, I thought it best not to push the envelope.
Sino? I should have expected it! I should have! Why did I expect it? Ah! This is so pretty. How's the sound on this? I just realized. Might have had it low. Sorry.
This should be enough.
Envelopes for you.
This is for me? Thank you. This is the first time I've received something like this.
Is it just me or the
I
S's
didn't
on this
expect
is
to run
bothering
into
me?
you here. Amber and I just split up to go shopping. We're bringing back gifts for everyone at the Knights of Favonius.
What did you get?
Some small trinkets and toys. Oh, and some tea for Jean. It's from Chaoying Village. I heard that tea also has an energizing effect, so I thought it might be a nice change of pace for her.
As opposed to coffee?
Still, the brewing process for this kind of tea is pretty complicated. The vendor had to spend a lot of time explaining it to me. Thankfully, I already knew a bit about tea etiquette, so I caught on relatively quick. Here, this tea cake is for you. It's from Chaoying Village. Amber really liked it, so I decided to buy some. We're
Why not
going
give
to
it to
check
Amber?
out the Mingxiao Lantern later. Maybe we'll ask someone to take a picture for us. I would do it myself, but unfortunately, neither of us brought a camera.
Yes, absolutely. Or it's entirely the. It's entirely the Mike's faults. And
Keep up.
well, you know, they got sued by the U.S. government, blah 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 blah, and I can make also the comment about how
So much stuff. I need to find a spot where I can write all this down.
what's up? Okay. The whole voice actor strike, so that means that they have to use their own kind of stuff, which makes it a bit hard.
Bang! And with that, the fate of the Guhua Brotherhood was sealed.
See Amber there. 1 second. Oh, where should I go next? This whole place is so lively. Amber, this is an envelope gift for you. Gift. Wow, a gift envelope. Thank you. I heard the people of Liyue exchanged them during Lantern Rite as blessings. It's beautiful. I'll take good care of it. Are you here for the festival specifically? Sure am. Jean said we are working really hard this year. She thinks we all deserve a break, so she set up a rotating calendar for us to take time off. Yeah. And I got our turn in the last couple days, so we came to Liyue Harbor as soon as we heard about the festivities. No lack of hustle and bustle or fun things to do on the streets, huh? Yep, we spent a lot of time roaming the city. We just split up so we could get some souvenirs for everyone at the Knights of Favonius. I bought a ton of stuff. A fan for Jean, a teacup for Lisa, a kite for Klee. Oh, and this is for you. Grilled tiger fish. It's super delicious. Here, try some. I bought it, so it's still warm. Hurry before it gets cold. I'm gonna keep shopping, okay? Fan, teacup, kite. What am I missing? Oh, right, jewelry. Also, stuff for, you know, the cavalry captain, since he doesn't even have, you know... He doesn't even have a horse as cavalry captain. Right? Kaya. Alright.
Can't wait to see my adorable daughter
again. Anyways. Oh, I forgot. It unlocks by days. Oh, that's kind of annoying. I absolutely forgot that they keep it. I can't run through this entire thing all day. I mean, not all day, but I mean all through the... That it's locked. It's so annoying! Alright, I'll do one more thing before I end stream tonight, because I'm tired and not feeling well and all this other stuff. Let's see. Actually, none of this feels like I want to think through this. Navigate. Nah.
Keep up.
I need to get stuff done. Hi, Mika. Micah. Huh, this doesn't seem right either. These gift envelopes are really hard to make. Mika, are you making gift envelopes? Ishnai, what a coincidence! I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to celebrate Lantern Rite? Oh, no. I came to deliver a letter. It just happened to be during Lantern Rite. Clee said she really wanted a Lantern Rite gift envelope, so I thought about buying one to take back. Imagine my surprise when you have to make them yourself. It's been a long time trying to make one, but it still feels off for some reason. I can't tell where I went wrong. Isha, you know more about Leeway Customs than me. How could you get me so advanced in how to improve it? Let me think about it for a second. Specifications. Companion. Would orange or yellow work? Um, uh, I just don't want to accidentally write over anything that's... Of course, we have to have explosives because it's Cleese. Oh wait, that's layering it. That's how I do it. I need to layer it. Oh, it's beautiful! So well made. You did it so fast. You're amazing, Ishnai. Oh no, I really should get going. I need to report back to the Knights. Thanks for the help, Ishnai. I'm sure Clea will love the envelope. Next day. Oh, so we're gonna allow the next day shit with this, though. Oi, 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 oi. Cujo!
A bunch of interesting gadgets. All from
I should probably take a look at the other envelopes first. Oh, Ishnai, it's been a while. Why do you look so surprised? I didn't expect to see a warrior like myself enjoying Lantern Rite. I don't think I'd ever see you relax. The Tenero Commission bears great responsibility to the people. As a member, I cannot afford to relax most of the time. Perhaps people think of me as a single-minded warrior, completely out of place in a festival. I mean, a festive, refined neighborhood like Hanamizuka. But letting down my guard means allowing crime to slip through. That's not only a detriment to my duty, but also the atmosphere of Hanamizaka as a whole. Most I can do is take advantage of any spare moment that comes along my way. My apologies, I shouldn't talk about such serious matters during the holidays. I am trying to make a gift envelope, but not quite coming together. Perhaps you could give me some advice? Sure, let me give it. Flowers would make a lovely... Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Shooting a butterfly. I see this method produced a great result. I appreciate the help. The souvenir really makes this trip worthwhile. You have my thanks, Ishinai. Next time you visit Inazuma, I will treat you to a round of tea. Alright, y'all. Yeah. Tier! Yay! Tier! Yay! I am gonna go pass out. That is my plan! Even though I had a bunch of, like, the stuff that was supposed to keep me awake because of, you know, I was thinking this would be a longer stream. Oi! Alright. Ay, night, y'all. Hope y'all have a... This is the Ciarfox. I hope you have a good day or night whenever it is where it is currently are. If I feel like better, it will be a longer stream tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all. Alright, night.